Alice, the same Alice you swore to love for all eternity, Ebenezer. She is not changed by the harshness of the world, but you are.
Then you no longer love me?
You no longer love me.
When have I ever said that?
In words? Never.
In what then?
In the way you've changed.
But how have I changed towards you?
By changing towards the world.
But is it such a bad thing for a man to struggle to be better than he is?
Another idol has replaced me in your heart. A golden idol.
It's singular. The world can be so brutally cruel to the poor, yet condemn those who strive for more. Within the same breath, I have not changed towards you.
Aren't you? Our promise was an old one. It was made when we were both poor and content to be so. If you had never made that promise, tell me, would you still seek me out? Try to win me now?
Of course I would.
No. If you were free today, would you pick a tireless girl who had no wealth or social standing? You, who now weigh everything by gain? I bring you nothing but repentance and regret, and that is why I release you. You know I'm right then.
I must bow to your conviction that you are.
May you be happy with the life you've chosen.
Thank you. I shall be.
Goodbye. Show me no more.
But I told you, these are but shadows of things that have been. They are what they are. Don't blame me.
Take me away.
Very well, but we are not yet done, Ebenezer Scrooge. We do but turn another page. And as your business prospered, Ebenezer Scrooge, a golden idol took possession of your heart, as Alice said it would.
May we have those figures, Mr. Snedwig?
Certainly, Mr. Groper.
Well, gentlemen, after 17 years of existence, the Amalgamated Mercantile Society's existence shows a startling figure of £3,200, 8 shillings and 10 pence, and a total asset of £11. How much of this is the company's capital?
All of it, Mr. Rosebud.
In short, sir, you are not only a bankrupt, you are an embezzlement of the company's funds.
And I also beat my wife and skewer innocent babies with my cups.
You have quite the attitude, if I may say so, sir.
So do Mr. Scrooge and Mr. Marley.
But they're not facing prosecution for a capital offense.
Oh, but gentlemen, it could have been any one of you. We're all cutthroats under the fancy linen, Mr. Snegwig.
I must ask you to speak for yourself, Mr. Jorkin.
And what would you gain to prosecute me? All you'll get out of it is £11. To pack me off to Botany Bay would be poor compensation for the panic that would arise among the shareholders.
Panic, sir?
Yes. Panic. Would any of you gentlemen care to deny that if any of this juicy little scandal were to be leaked out now, the annual shareholders meeting would resemble an orchestra of scorched cats? Result? Bankruptcy. All around. Strike that speech out of the minutes.
Mr. Jorkins does not exaggerate the imprudence of making his misdemeanors public.
Are you insinuating that you are in sympathy with Mr. Jorkin by any chance, Mr. Scrooge?
Not that I confess to his methods, but Mr. Marley and myself have a business proposition to make to the representatives of this company, which might solve some of our problems to our best advantage.
You ought to watch these two fellas, you know. They'd even skin a cat alive and you'd never know they'd done it.
Can we hear the proposition?
Mr. Marley and myself are willing to make good out of our private resources the sum of money appropriated by Mr. Jorkin.
Ha ha! Reprieved! Reprieved!
Order!
In return, we wish the opportunity to be able to buy up in shares in the company up to 51% of the total.
In short, gentlemen, if you choose to accept their generous offer to benefit the company, they become the company.
Never! Never! Never!